Today's Steelers Talk is sponsored by RexMD. Go to rexmd.com/chat to get up to 90% off generic Viagra and Cialis today. And welcome into Steelers Talk, Yinzers. My name is Jack Sperry, and I am back. I am back from vacation. I went to my home state of Minnesota to visit my family for about a week. But I'm back in the saddle here, and I can't wait to talk some Steelers football with y'all. We got a great slate of news and rumors for you, starting with Joey Porter Jr. He has not signed his rookie contract. Will he be holding out of Steelers training camp? And then also ESPN has been doing some disrespecting of some of the best Steelers players on their roster, including Cam Heyward and Alex Highsmith. Going to be breaking that down here in just a sec. But I have a special promotion here to announce here before we get into today's news and rumors, which is that we are doing a special promotion here from starting today to week 1 versus the 49ers, where we're going to have our first live watch party here on Steelers Talk. If we get up to 2,400 new subscribers before that game, all right, so 2,400 here over the next month or so, a little bit over a month, we are going to be doing a Joey Porter Jr. Steelers jersey giveaway during that live watch party. So right now we're starting from 0. If we can get to 2,400 here over the next month or so before the start of the 2023 season, we're going to be doing a giveaway here on the channel. So if you want your chance to win here and you want daily Steelers news and rumors coverage and become an expert on the black and gold, we got daily coverage for you for free here on YouTube. So click that subscribe button right now. And without further ado, let's jump right into today's news and rumors, starting with the second-round pick for the Steelers here in 2023, Joey Porter Jr., who is the only rookie that has not signed his rookie contract here just under a month before the start of Steelers training camp. So, of course, JPJ was selected with the 32nd overall pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the same pick that the Steelers traded Chase Claypool away for with the Chicago Bears. And although technically it's a second-round pick, the 32nd pick is usually a first-round selection. If you'll remember, the Miami Dolphins lost their first-round draft pick because they cheated. But at the end of the day, Steelers ended up with the 32nd overall pick, and they took Joey Porter Jr. And because it's usually a first-round selection, JPJ is likely wanting late first-round money because usually the 32nd overall pick gets that on their contract. So there's probably some squabbling going on between the Steelers front office and Joey Porter Jr. But for me, I'm not getting too worried about this, all right? There's definitely going to be some negotiations going on, but if I know Joey Porter Jr., I know the Porter family, right? JPJ is going to be on the field there week 1 versus the 49ers. Will he hold out a little bit in training camp? I suppose that's a possibility, but I definitely don't think he's going to be on the sidelines, especially in such a big year here, learning the defense, learning Mike Tomlin's scheme and all these different things that are very, very important for a rookie to learn. I just don't see him holding out much longer here. I think a deal is going to get done here in the next couple of days. But you predict it for me down in the comment section. Will Joey Porter Jr. hold out for 2023? Type H if you think he's going to hold out, or if you think he's going to sign that rookie deal. Type S for me down in the comment section. This can be the pinned comment on today's show. So YouTube's going to throw you an ad break here in just a couple of seconds. Take advantage of that time by answering today's pinned question. Now let's shift over to Cam Heyward here, where ESPN's Jeremy Fowler has been releasing his top 10 lists of the best players at every single position in the National Football League. The first one that he sent out was the defensive tackles, and there was an excerpt there where he talks about how a veteran NFL scout believes that Cam Heyward is in decline. So coming up here, I'm going to tell you just what this scout had to say. But first, let's have a word from our sponsor at RexMD. Fellas, do you sometimes lack confidence in the bedroom? Do you wish you could have a more fulfilling sex life? Well, you're not alone. That's why we're excited to tell you about RexMD, the online source for men's wellness. RexMD offers an easy and discreet way to get the medication you need for ED without having to visit a doctor's office. With just a few clicks, you can have your medication delivered straight to your door and at a fraction of the cost of traditional pharmacies. RexMD's team of licensed physicians will work with you to find the right treatment plan, and their medication is made in the United States, so you can trust its quality. Plus, their customer support team is available 24/7 to answer any questions or concerns you may have. So if you're ready to take control of your sex life and say goodbye to ED, head on over to rexmd.com/chat to start your consultation today. Take advantage of their best deal they've ever offered and save up to 90% off and only pay $2 per dosage with our exclusive link. Go to rexmd.com/chat for this limited time deal. Starter packs of Viagra and Cialis are now available for our listeners to get started. That's rexmd.com/chat. Again, that's rexmd.com/chat for up to 90% off your order today. All right, so now this is what the veteran NFL scout, I'm going to put that in quotations here, according to Jeremy Fowler, what he had to say about Cam Heyward. Cam is an instinctive pass rusher, has great strength. Still one of the better power rushers. We thought he was starting to decline last year, which is to be expected given his age. Now, here's the thing, though, Jeremy. He's not fallen off, okay? He's just not, all right? You take a look at the numbers, what he had last year. He is by far much better than where they ended up ranking him here. At number 9 on the list, they had guys like Javon Hargrave, who was a former Steeler, and Cam Heyward was way better than Javon when he was here in the black and gold. They have him above Cam Heyward at this point. Now, I think that this veteran NFL scout, I doubt he watched every single game of Cam Heyward's 2022 season, and my guess is he probably watched a couple of games or even just one game in the early part of the year where Cam wasn't nearly as productive as he usually is, right? Just a 6.4 pressure rate, that's pretty low given his career averages, and just a 1.4 sack rate, which both those numbers are much lower than his career averages. But then you take a look at what he did towards the end of the season. He was arguably the best interior pass rusher in the National Football League once TJ Watt came back from injury, where he had a 15.2 pressure rate. And just for reference, that's like Aaron Donald, Chris Jones type of numbers right there. That is incredible production from Cam Heyward there. And that's as the season's going on. This guy does not run out of gas. And last year in totality, 74 tackles, 14 tackles for loss, 10.5 sacks, and then he was 5th among defensive tackles in the league last year with an 89.8 Pro Football Focus grade. So let me tell you something, man. Cameron Heyward is not falling off a cliff. That decline has not come for him yet. It's going to come eventually, like it does with all players. Father Time is undefeated. But putting Cam Heyward number 9 on this list is straight up blasphemy, in my opinion. Okay, you got Aaron Donald, Chris Jones, Jeffrey Simmons, Quinn Williams. Those 4 are definitely elite at what they do. But guess what? Cam Heyward, in my opinion, is still in that class, in that top 5, where you just have to put him in that race because he's so freaking good at collapsing the pocket, getting pressure on quarterbacks, and then we got TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith on the outside. That's almost unblockable as a pass rushing threesome, and I still absolutely think Cam is going to be a top 5 defensive tackle, and he's going to prove some of those haters wrong here in 2023. So let me know what you guys think of Captain Cam here in the comment section. Is he still a top 5 defensive tackle in the National Football League? Simply give me a yes or give me a no, what you guys think down in the comment section. All right, now let's go over to Alex Highsmith, who also got disrespected by ESPN because not only did he not get ranked in the top 10, he didn't even get an honorable mention, guys. This guy is probably the most slept on player in the NFL as we speak today. Many NFL fans just haven't even heard his name, despite the fact that he was one of the best pass rushers in the league last season. Now, you take a look at their list, and, there's some of these guys where, there's a lot of really good edge rushers in the National Football League. You see TJ Watt at number 4, right? You got Micah Parsons there at number 3. Matthew Judon is a surprising one there at number 8, but he did have 15 sacks last year. And, of course, Von Miller and Joey Bosa, really, really good players. But then you take a look at the honorable mentions and you wonder why Alex Highsmith isn't in this category, because there are a bunch of players here that I think Highsmith is already better than, right? You got Jalen Phillips. Phillips is good. He's a second-year player, had a good season for the Dolphins last year, but he's nowhere near where Alex Highsmith is right now, in my opinion. Aiden Hutchinson, just from a pure production standpoint, Highsmith was far better than Hutchinson was last year, and Hutchinson was a rookie, so I don't know why he's getting the nod there. Trey Hendrickson, I like Trey Hendrickson a lot, sorry about that. And then Khalil Mack and Cam Jordan are both on the waning years of their career. They are regressing, so I don't understand why Alex Highsmith, who had 14.5 sacks last year, doesn't get the nod here, at least an honorable mention, because he was 5th among edge rushers last year in total sacks with 14.5. The only guys that had more were Nick Bosa Bosa, Hassan Reddick, Myles Garrett, and Matthew Judon. Now, there's a name on here that many people think is one of the elite pass rushers in the league, and Alex Highsmith outperformed him last year, and that's Micah Parsons, okay? They played the same amount of games last year with 17. Now, Parsons had a couple more tackles, one more tackle for loss, but Highsmith had him beat in forced fumbles and sacks. Very, very comparable numbers here, but whereas Micah Parsons is a household name, superstar level player in many people's minds, many NFL fans don't even know that Alex Highsmith exists, okay? So this is just another example of ESPN and the national sports media just completely just counting the Steelers out and sleeping on some of the best players in the National Football League, ranking Cam Heyward 9th, not even giving Alex Highsmith one of the best pass rushers last year, an honorable mention even. I mean, this is just straight up this is just a straight up clown show at this point that ESPN is showing right now. And I just think that right now, when it comes to Alex Highsmith, he is somebody that I think is going to really be coming in with a fire under his ass in 2023. And he's going to show everybody that 14.5 sack performance last year was not a flash in the pan. He's going to try to establish himself as a true top 10 pass rusher in this league. And man, with the motivation that he's got right now, I see no reason why he can't do just that. And speaking of Steelers pass rushers, before I go, I want to talk about TJ Watt a little bit, because although he ranked number 4 on Fowler's rankings, and you know, it's about flavors with edge rushers, right? There's so many different types. There's so many really, really good ones. So I can't really say it's a bad thing that they put him at number 4, because the guys above him are legitimately great. But I think that's something that TJ Watt does that none of these other guys really do, at least on a consistent basis, is force fumbles and turnovers. And that Watt punch is the best in the National Football League. He has led the league over the last couple of seasons since 2018 with 22 forced fumbles. The next on the list is 18, and that's Chandler Jones, all right? And then Shaq Leonard, the linebacker out of Indy, has 17 in third. So he's got a little bit, so there's no question about it. TJ Watt is the best in the league at forcing fumbles, and then he's also a high-end sack producer as well. So there's absolutely no reason why TJ Watt shouldn't be ranked a little bit higher at least than 4th. And in my opinion, when he is healthy, because he causes turnovers and sacks, where many of these top edge rushers just have sack production, I think when it comes to pure value and what he does for the football team, I don't think you can make an argument. TJ Watt is the most valuable defensive player in the National Football League right now when he's healthy, and now that he's going to be fully healthy going into the 2023 season, I think he's going to really going to be looking to prove that he can win another Defensive Player of the Year trophy, and I'm not going to put it past him, at least if I'm on the betting market. So is he the best in the world? Let me know what you guys think about TJ Watt down in the comments section. Is he the best edge rusher on the planet Earth today? Let me know what you guys think down there in the comments by typing B if you think he's the best, or if you think he's not the best and he's regressing a little bit, type N for no. That'll be it for today's show, guys. It's really great to be back in front of the camera. If you want more Steelers and NFL content, you can go follow me on Twitter at Jack_Sperry. If you follow me there, I will give you a shout out on this week's Steelers Talk live show. And then if you want more Steelers-specific coverage, I also have a specified Steelers page on Twitter. So if you just want Steelers content, you don't want NFL, you don't want Commanders or anything like that, you can go ahead, go to @Sperry_Yins if you want just Steelers content from me on Twitter. If you do so, I will give you a follow back. That'll be it for me today, guys. Really do appreciate all the support. And until next time, here we go, Steelers.